The Governor's Cup is one of the biggest racing events of the season in North Dakota, and this year a special guest is making his way north to be part of it. NASCAR veteran Kenny Wallace has been racing on dirt tracks since he hopped into his dad's street stock all the way back in 1982, and he'll be a big part of this week's festivities both on and off the track. Shawn had a chance to catch up with Wallace for this week's Inside Track, which is presented by Dacotah Speedway.
All right, after 25 years racing on NASCAR circuits, Kenny Wallace pleased to join us here on Midco Motorsports and now spending his retirement dirt track racing. And Kenny coming to town for the annual North Dakota Governor's Cup event in Mandan. And Kenny, we're excited to have you come out. How are things out in St. Louis?
Well, everything's going good here in St. Louis. I'm really excited to come out to the Governor's Cup in North Dakota and race with some race car drivers that I've never met before and I've never raced with. But to answer your question, why do I still race when my NASCAR career is over, my professional career? I love racing. You know, it is my fishing, it is my golf game, it is my hunting game. And I once told my wife, Kim, I said, Kim, I think I'm going to quit racing. She says, no, you will not quit until our grandbabies get to watch you race. So last week we won a big race and two of the grandbabies were there. So we're having a good time racing still.
Have you ever been to North Dakota before? I know your brother Rusty was here a couple of years ago. I had a chance to interview him, but I think this may be your first time here, right?
It could be, but I mean, we have raced a little bit over North and South Dakota. I've been to Houston, I've been to Park Jefferson, you know, a handful of tracks. I literally have raced over hundreds of dirt tracks over the last 15 or 20 years. So, but I do love North and South Dakota. I have traveled through there and really looking forward to coming, very soon.
All right, absolutely. And Kenny, you are such a people person. You love getting out, seeing fans. You have so much energy. I'm guessing that has made the last 4 or 5 months in particular for you extremely difficult, right?
Brutal. This coronavirus is very disruptive and not conducive to my lifestyle because I do like people. I like going to lunch. I like going to movie theaters. I like watching my baseball Cardinals and my St. Louis Blues hockey team. So everything that this coronavirus has ruined has really messed my lifestyle up. But, luckily these racetracks, these dirt tracks are still racing. They've figured a way out, and that has really saved me.
Absolutely. And I think for you coming from a racing family, and you've been around it your entire life, whether it's been Rusty, Steve, your dad, Russ, was a really talented driver. What's it been like to grow up in a racing family?
You know, what's crazy is growing up in a racing family, you don't know you're growing up in a racing family because I'm born into it, right? And that's all I knew. Later on in life, I looked back at how I grew up, and I am the luckiest. I'm the luckiest because, we spent our nights in the garage, and my dad, Russ, was the inventor of racing for our family. And my brother Rusty and Mike were great mechanics, and everything got handed on down. And here I am, the youngest of three brothers. And, I wouldn't change my childhood for anything. I ran the creeks still. I rode my Huffy bicycle but I raced go-karts, and I am your all-American redneck kid. And I'm proud of it because I had a really good time.
Absolutely. And a chance for the fans to come out and see you on Friday, July 31st at the stage stop from 3:30 to 5. And also the next day on Saturday, August 1st from 1 to 4 over at Bennigan's. Do you still really enjoy getting a chance to meet fans face to face? Because I know for them, they don't get an opportunity to see a lot of NASCAR drivers around here.
I like people. I know there's a lot of people out there. They're like, I don't like people, but I like people. So come on out to North Dakota Speedway, and I'll be racing to try to win. But I'll also be meeting with the fans, and we'll be having a really good time. It's a great getaway, from all this drama that's going on right now in the United States. A lot of people are looking for something to do, and so I'm excited about that.
All right, man. How you feeling about your Cardinals, this 60-game schedule? You feeling all right about it?
Well, listen, I just realized it's only 60 games, but it's only 30 games here at home. So that's going to be a little different, only watching. It's like it's going to be started and over before you know it.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you taking a few minutes with us, and we're excited to have you out. Safe travels up here to North Dakota.
Thanks for having me on. See you soon.
The doubleheader this weekend will feature full racing programs both Friday and Saturday nights with multiple classes. Admission is $20 for adults, while kids 12 and under can enjoy those shows for free. Well, that is our time for this week. For Brian, Shawn, our producer Levi Vander Whitey, and the rest of our crew, I'm Jay Elson. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next Wednesday night for another episode of Midco Motorsports.